this video, I will review the RHM Panzerwagen WeakSpots and armor profile. With this said, let's start with the front of the tank. In the lower plate here, this is a critical weak spot, which means if you pan through here, you can knock out the engine of this tank. The driver of this tank is on the right side here in the upper plate, which means if you pan through here to the upper plate or through the lower plate here, you will most likely eliminate the driver of this tank and you will slow it down. Let's run to the left side of this tank. In the turret here we have the commander. Below the commander in the hull we have here ammo compartment, and towards the front of the hull we have more ammo compartment at this section, basically below the turret here. Behind the ammo compartment here we should have the fuel tank storage of this tank, and here we have the engine. Let's run to the rear side of this tank. Here we have the engine bay, and here we have the engine. Let's run to the right side of this tank. In the turret here at the front we have the gunner, and behind the gunner we have even more ammo compartments. So if you eliminate the gunner of this tank, you will make the gun really inaccurate. And if you eliminate the commander of this tank, he will not have sixth sense anymore, and all of the mobility, the reloading, all of the skills of the tank will just go down, will make just worse if you eliminate the commander of this tank. So let's go now, and in the hull we have here the same configuration with even more ammo compartment here below the turret at this section and towards the front. Here we should have the we should have the fuel tank storage, and here we have the engine. Let's go now and check the armor profile of this tank. So basically this tank has a paper armor, and you have to be careful against the HE shells. We have here 120mm HE shell. As you can see, the front of the tank has 55mm, upper plate 53, the turret 32, the top of the gun we have here only 57, 56, gun mantlet 42, 51, 56, and even 82 the max value. And so maybe you will not be able to pan the gun mantlet here, but as you can see, it's only 30mm, so it's a straight pan here. Other side, let's go to the left side of this tank here. In the turret we have 32mm, in the gun we have only 20mm here, 40mm. In the hull we have 35mm, below the tracks only 14.6mm, so really weak. Let's run to the rear side of this tank. Here we have 15mm, 10mm, 26mm, here only 10mm, and the other side same configuration, 20, 20, 30, even 49, 50, here 40 and 35, and here 14.8 and 14, 15.2. So basically you have to be careful to not get panned with HE shell. That's it. Other than that, this tank doesn't really have any armor whatsoever because this is a light tank. Thank you guys for watching.